Hey friends, Futurely here. As you saw in the last video, if you have seen that, if not, I'll put a link down in the description so you can go and check it out in part 1. That video was getting a little bit long, so we've had to split it up into 2 videos. We got a lot done in part 1, which was obviously the first half of the day, so really do go and check it out if you haven't seen that. A couple of new things going on that haven't been in Disneyland Paris for a long time, so it's good to see those things back in action. But for part 2, we are back in the park and we're going to spend that time sort of riding some of the rides that we didn't get on throughout the day. A couple of little things and showing you our way around the park. But then we're also going to go and do something that's really cool, and it was part of the Infinity Pass. That was the top tier Disneyland Paris Annual Pass, and that's a kind of VIP viewing experience for the nighttime shows. So you had that, and you had the Stars on Parade as well, which is like the 5 PM parade that goes through the park and then down Main Street. Now unfortunately those perks have been taken away from annual pass holders now, so they've kind of watered down the passes a little bit. Even if you still own that pass, those perks are gone unfortunately, which is a little bit of a kick. But, you know, as we say all the time, I don't think these things are changing. That's just kind of what Disney's doing. They're charging you more and giving you less, unfortunately. It's just the way of the world. But this was our first and only experience watching the Nighttime Spectacular from right dead centre at the very front of the castle, and we didn't have to queue. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the view that you get through the fireworks, and you know, let us know what you think of the fireworks as well down in the description. This was our first time watching Disney Dreams. This is one that's kind of back temporarily just to finish off the end of the 30th anniversary celebrations, and then obviously we've got Disney Delight beforehand as well, which I absolutely adore, with the drones taking over the night sky. So it's a fantastic experience. So if you guys do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's head straight back into the action. We are back in Disneyland Park. We've got still 3 hours to go until fireworks. Fireworks are so late in the European parks. I don't know if it's like because of where the location is, so the sun goes down really late. The sun's at like 9:30 or something stupid like that. But now we're gonna use this time. There's loads of people exiting the park. I think they're going for dinner and then they're gonna come back. We've done that earlier. We're gonna use the time to go to like Pirates of the Caribbean, Phantom Manor, maybe Teacups, the staples, you know, and just enjoy the park for a few hours whilst the crowds are a little bit lower. And then we've got our special viewing spot for fireworks later. The first and the only time we're ever going to get to use it, because, well, they're taking them away from annual passes, those VIP spots, which is quite a shame, but thanks Disney. Really want to pay you like 700 euros for no benefits at all. We'll see what happens with our annual passes next year, whether we keep them or not. We are heading straight through Sleeping Beauty Castle and out into Fantasyland. This is our first time we've been in Fantasyland. This will be our first time we've been in Adventureland. But we're going to probably go in this little boutique, which is the Christmas shop. We do love this shop actually. Love the decoration in here. We actually spent far too much money in here because we gave out Christmas decorations as wedding favours. Oh my goodness, that's really cute. Oh, I really like that one actually.
How much it costs? I'll tell you then. 25
euros, it's not terrible, no. Simba's. Coming into Fantasyland, it's just stunning here. And you've really got to look out and just look around and see like the little intricate details. We're going to come in the Geppetto boutique. We've never been in here before, I don't think. You just see like the little bits and pieces around the tops. These are like in the films and stuff. It's Nana. So our next ride of the day We've already not done many rides today, actually, when we come to think of it.
Have we still only done 2?
No, we've done more than 2. We've done 3.
What have we done?
We've done Buzz Lightyear, we've done It's a Small World, and we've done Web.
Oh, Web, yeah.
3. Only 3 today. It's crazy. But our next ride is going to be Pirates of the Caribbean, because I do love this one. As I say every single time, this is so much better than the Magic Kingdom one. That is awful compared to this. You hear the music change. Dun, 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 dun. It's coming back into cinemas. The 100th anniversary. I'm so excited for that. Because I never watched it in cinema myself, so Pirates of the Caribbean. We got a new cutout in the queue here. We were just trying to figure it out, actually. They've got half of the queue kind of closed off for these. They must be doing some work on it. And then all this is new. They've lost a lot of queue space for that. But it's only a 5-minute wait anyway, so it doesn't matter.
J'ai entendu 6. Qui offre 6? 6 bouteilles de rhum. Gardez votre rhum, les gars. C'est de l'or que je veux. Qui dit mieux? Une fois? 2 fois? Des arts, comme la boutique.
Mon ami emplumé, donne-moi absolument lui.
We decided to come over and try our luck at the Mad Hatter's teacups. It's supposed to be a 5-minute wait, which is really, well, nothing. Lights are just about starting to come on. They've not got the queue open really, it's just this part. We are ticking the time down and we're going to go on Snow White's Scary Adventures. Is that what we're going to call it? I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, basically. 15-minute wait at the moment. Don't know if it is. Looks busy. We'll see how long we wait. But keep your ears out for a 2. Anyone for a 2?
Always for a 2.
Always for a 2-er.
Moi j'ai sur le mur. C'est celui qui sait. Le tour est joué.
Ich hab gar keine Augenringe.
Duck. Duck. Any more ducks? Yeah, there's like 3 on top there. This is a beautiful angle for... They're trying to encourage the duck to come over. You shouldn't do that, just leave them alone. We've made it into Frontierland, Fantasyland, and we are going to make our way up to Bootstrap Hill? Is it Bootstrap Hill?
Bootstrap Hill?
Bootstrap Hill?
Bootstrap Hill.
What's
Boot Hill Strap. No, Boot
What
Hill
is it called?
something,
It's
isn't
called
it?
Boot Hill something, isn't
I
it?
don't think Strap.
Anyway, we're going up to Phantom Manor. We're going to ride Phantom Manor. It's one of my favourite versions of it.
I wonder if it'll be dark in there because there's no windows and no doors.
Which is, that offers you this chilling question to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Welcome, foolish mortals, to Phantom Manor.
De ces prétendants, moi, chanceux. Perhaps you sense sont pas toujours ce qu'elles paraissent. Tous les contes ne parlent pas. It appears everyone is doomed at Phantom Manor.
It is basically a walk on to Phantom Manor.
There's nothing basically about it. It is actually a walk-up.
So we've just finished on Phantom Manor, and like I said, it was a literal walk-on. We're now just going to go into like the Emporium, get ourselves some merchandise using our discount, and then we're going to settle in for our VIP spot right in front of Sleeping Beauty Castle. It's 20 to 10. Disney Delight starts at 10 to 11, and then the fireworks start at 11.
But
So-
at least hopefully if we sit on the floor we won't get trampled on in our area. If
Yeah, that's true.
we set it up already.
Be good. People are already camping out for fireworks now because, well, fireworks are really late. And they close off half of Fantasyland anyway at this point, so it then
You get
waters
to a
down.
point when it's like, when you've been in here since 9:30, you get to a point where you feel like you've done everything, you've done all the rides, so why not just sit and wait basically, and your feet are dead.
Yeah, it's true. Or go to Casey's Corner, get a hot dog. No corn dog nugs here, I don't think. Get a hot dog and chill. That's your dinner after 12 hours in a theme park. We bought
The shop.
the shop. We bought the bag because we had so much that we needed a big bag. So it was 91 euros for that bag. Not just the bag, obviously. We've got 2 large water bottles in there. We've got a rug, a jumper, a teddy, 2 magnets, a pair of ears, and something else probably, for 91. 70% off a lot of things, plus 20% off with the annual pass. It's amazing, such a good deal. And we're now heading right down the middle of Main Street, USA. We're gonna get our spot for fireworks. So we were kicked out of this area earlier because we were taking pictures of the Disney ducks here. And then they were like, move, 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 move. And now here's us going this way. So I wonder if they're like getting rid of this because of operations.
Are we the first?
There's just too many.
Do we get to sit down?
I don't think we get to sit down. I think that's stuff. But it's going to be a pretty good view. So the show that we're going to watch is Disney Dreams Nighttime Extravaganza. We are in our viewing spot, and there's no one around. We've got like kind of a row in front of us of sorts, but like I've got a perfect spot here really. I'm so sad this is going away. This is our first time to use this, and this is going to be our last time to use it. Not ideal, but quite happy that we do get to use it at least. And we were only in here like 30 minutes before. There were obviously people around that queued for maybe an hour beforehand, because it's what you have to do to get a good spot on the fireworks. So,
But even then, when you're queuing over there, even if you queue for 2 or 3 hours, it's not. Because then everyone crowds around you, don't they?
everyone crowds around you and people try and like bump in front of you and stuff like that. They come up at the last minute. And not saying we're not guilty of that, we've done it ourselves, you know, but we've not been like those people that are like, oh, let's just stand right in front of others. We always try and be a bit considerate to other people when we do it. Try and find a spot in between if we can. But yeah, this is great. This is really great. We got space basically for all of our merchandise. Our merchandise has a space as well.
you to Neverland and any place else your dreams can take you. Gotcha!
C'est la fête, service garanti impec.
Choosing magic carpet for all your travel needs. Don't stand until the rug has come to a complete stop. Thank you. Goodbye now. Bye.
Don't you disrespect me, little man. Don't you derogate or deride. You're in my world now, not your world. I got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side.
actually really weird being this close to the castle at this time of night when it's closing. We can't get out over there, we've got to go back through past the TP area, and then we're going down and going to Main Street. Should be fun, busy Main Street, I'd imagine. But that was a nice experience. So we have just finished watching Disney Dreams nighttime extravaganza. That was our first experience of that ever, actually, I think. It was really freaking cool being there in that VIP Annual Passholders Infinity Zone. But the show, everybody has, like, on forums and online, everybody was so happy that Disney Dreams was coming back, replacing it Illuminations, but
I think the projections were the best part. Projections on the castle were really cool.
The projections were really cool, yeah.
And like how they intertwined with the fireworks was cool.
But
I think if you were not in a special viewing area or you were further back, like on Main Street, and you would be able to see the projections in detail, you probably wouldn't get much from it. No,
and I completely agree with that, actually. There were essentially like 5 scenes there, or 6 scenes or whatever, you know. Don't know exactly how many, but they didn't necessarily blend them. There was no like original song, and it was just kind of a bit flat. It was a bit flat. There was just not really much to it. I enjoyed some of the scenes and how they had some of those characters in there that you wouldn't typically see. Quasimodo, you had Merida, you had Remy as well. You know, funnily enough, apart from Merida obviously, but you had French in there, you know, because you had Lumiere as well. But overall, I just really wouldn't rate that show. There's a horrible transition in Illuminations where it goes from Up to Star Wars, which I detest. But the show as a whole is a lot better than that, in my opinion. And if you want to sound off in the comments and say I'm wrong, that's completely fine. It's all subject to opinion here. But I just didn't really rate Dreams, and Becky's come out feeling pretty similar. There were a few really good moments, but just kind of overall, it wasn't that great. But, as we said, being in the VIP zone was fantastic. I got to sit down the entire time, which was great. Still got a bad back from doing that, but
there was a bit of a debate going on, wasn't there, about whether you should sit or stand, because lots of people were saying that everyone should sit, so that the people in front of them were standing.
Exactly.
To sit, and there was a bit of a battle.
Yeah, and they did actually make an announcement that you should stand up, but then some people were saying in the VIP zone everybody just kind of sits down anyway, so it's what it is. Yeah. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed following us along today. It's been a long day. It really has. We are tired. We're going to go back to the hotel. Thankfully we're parked in the Infinity Zone for the first time, and one of the last times, whilst Disney gets rid of that perk as well. Yay, screw you Disney, thank you very much. If you did enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up, do appreciate it, it really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. And we'll see you on the other side. Thanks.